Supreme Court is about to engage in an AR-15 battle. And all of this started in 1989 when California passed the assault weapons ban. Now this was pioneering gun law. They were the very first in the country to pass such a law. And since then, it was on June 4th, the U.S. District Judge Roger Benitez issued a permanent injunction against enforcing most of the California assault weapons ban. Now recently, State Attorney General Robert Bonta appealed Benitez's ruling, which overturned California's state law prohibiting the sale of assault weapons but allowing those who possessed guns before restrictions to keep them, but they must register them. There's officially 185,569 registered assault weapons in California. Now let's start with what is an assault weapon. That is very critical to what this case is. According to California, what we're talking about is a semi-automatic rifle that has a pistol grip and is magazine fed. Now why is that so important to this case? Well, once Judge Benitez ruled that this ban was unconstitutional, of course, State Attorney General Robert Bonta appealed this ruling. Now it goes to a 3-judge panel of the U.S. Ninth Court of Appeals, which ultimately put the ruling on hold pending a decision in gun cases that are currently now before the court. So what cases are they talking about? Well, we're talking about the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. There's essentially a couple major Second Amendment cases going through the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. First, in March, they upheld Hawaii's right to restrict open carry in public. But the more interesting one, which I think they're referring to here, is a plaintiff challenging California's ban on the possession of large capacity magazines. Now, the case that's referring to is Virginia Duncan versus Xavier Becerra. In April of 2020, a 3-judge panel of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, Justice Thomas rules that upon vote of a majority of non-recused active judges, it is ordered that this case be reheard en banc. Ultimately, what they're saying is the case of appeals over the high-capacity magazine, ultimately they're waiting to see how that ends up before they rule on this assault weapons ban case. Regardless, both of these cases will most certainly be headed to the Supreme Court. It's with this Becerra versus Duncan case on the high-capacity magazine. After it's reheard, the next step is the Supreme Court. Much like the assault weapons ban case, it has one more stop, and then it's heading to the Supreme Court. Ultimately, this Ninth Circuit is waiting to see what's going to happen with this high-capacity magazine ban before they're willing to rule on the assault weapon ban. Either way, I believe it's heading to the Supreme Court on the next session. Love to hear your thoughts on all this. Put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel to Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.